need some? Oh, no. Welcome, Shabbat Shalom. I'm Linda Freed, and I'm leading the service tonight with the wonderful assistance of David Vamus and Janet Peltier-Gates and various other people. And today the Parsha is Jethro, but it's also, we're celebrating Tu B'Shvat, so I'm going to be doing some readings that relate to Tu B'Shvat. And, oh yes, so I'm going to do the first reading right now. Tu B'Shvat is the Jewish New Year of the trees. The holiday is observed on the 15th of the Hebrew month of Shvat. Scholars believe that originally Tu B'Shvat was an agricultural festival, marking the emergence of spring. In the 17th century, Kabbalists created a ritual for Tu B'Shvat that is similar to a Passover Seder. Today, many Jews hold a modern version of the Tu B'Shvat Seder each year. Holiday also has become a tree planting festival in Israel, in which Israelis and Jews around the world plant trees in honor or in memory of loved ones and friends. I'm going to light the candles and the Shabbat candles, and one for the Israelis, for the soldiers, and for the hostages and their families. Thank you to Phil, who taught me how to light these candles. And they just light. Now. Baruch. Sorry. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you.
Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let
celebration of Tu B'Shvat has a long and varied history, the theme most commonly ascribed to the holiday today is the environment. It is considered a festival in nature, full of wonder, joy, and thankfulness for creation in anticipation of the renewal of the natural world. During this festival, Jews recall the sacred obligation to care for the world and the responsibility to share the fruits of the earth with all. Tu B'Shvat falls at the beginning of spring in Israel. Can you imagine? When the winter rains subside and the pink and white blossoms of the almond trees begin to bud. It is for this reason that almonds and other fruits and nuts native to the land of Israel, barley, dates, figs, grapes, pomegranates, olives, and wheat are commonly eaten during a Tu B'Shvat Seder, a special ritual meal for the holiday.
Shabbat Amalka, Hine yoredet hakdosha brucha, Ve'im hamalachim tvashalom umnucha, Boi Amalka. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShalom. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShalom.
Tu B'Shvat is first mentioned in the Mishnah. There, in Rosh Hashanah 1:1, the text speaks of 4 different New Years, all of which are connected to an ancient cycle of tithes. Each year, the Israelites were expected to bring 1/10, a tithe, of their fruits to the temple in Jerusalem, where they were offered to God and also helped sustain the priestly class and the poor. Since fruit from one year could not be used to tithe for another, the rabbis had to determine when a crop year would begin and end. They chose the month of Shvat as the cutoff date, for this is when, in Israel, the sap begins to run and the trees start to awaken from their winter slumber before beginning to bear fruit. Some scholars hold that this was also a day for planting trees, especially marriage trees. It was customary for parents who'd been blessed with children during the preceding year to plant special seedlings on the 15th of Shvat. Cedars were planted for boys, cypress trees for girls. When the children grew up and married, the trees were cut down and used as part of the chuppah. Some Israelis continue this custom today. We're going to be doing Lecha Dodi, so on the last verse, we will rise and face the door to greet the Queen of Shabbat.
Lecha Dodi לקראת קהלה, בני שבת מקבלה. Lecha Dodi לקראת קהלה, בני שבת מקבלה. Lecha Dodi לקראת קהלה, בני שבת מקבלה. שמות וזכות בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. Lecha Dodi לקראת קהלה, בני שבת נקבלה. Lecha Dodi לקראת קהלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה, הכנותי לקראת קלה, בני שבת מקבלה, הכנותי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי בעולך קומי אורי, 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 שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, טוב כמונה עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לכנותי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נקבלה, לכנותי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נקבלה.
The right page number?
142.
Yes, okay. Shalom Aleichem.
שלום עליכם מלאכי השרת, מלאכי עליון, מי מלך מלאכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. בואכם לשלום מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, מי מלך מלאכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ברכוני לשלום מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, מי מלך מלאכי המלכים קדוש ברוך הוא. צאתכם לשלום מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, מי מלך מלאכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
And now we will sing the Chatzi Kaddish. You may rise if it is your custom.
יתקדש ויתקדש שמי רבה,
Amen.
ואלמד דברי חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה, יתברך, יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל, שמי לקודשה בריחו, לעילא מכל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמה, אמרו אמן.
Please rise for the Baruch.
Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heavens span to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim.
Amen.
And Avat Olam.
אהבת עולם את ישראל עמך אהבת עמך אהבת תורה ומצוות חוקים ומשפטים אותנו לימדת על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו קומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד כי הם חיינו ויורך ימינו ובהם נגי יומם בלילה נגי יומם בלילה מאהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל אוהב עמו ישראל.
Could you please rise for the Shema? And you can sit after we've done the Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Vaed ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבלך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם מכל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Emet. Judaism is a doing which can be grasped only by the heart. More about Tu B'Shvat. Has Judaism always valued trees? Like Hanukkah, Tu B'Shvat is a post-biblical festival instituted by the rabbis. However, the holiday has biblical roots. The tithing system upon which it is based dates back to the Torah and its deep concern with trees, harvests, and the natural world, all of which are at the heart of Tu B'Shvat. Beginning with the tree of knowledge of good and evil in the Garden of Eden, all the way through to Deuteronomy's injunction against destroying fruit trees in times of war, our biblical text is replete with trees, both literal and metaphorical. Indeed, the Torah itself often is referred to as an Etz Chaim, tree of life, based on a passage in the book of Proverbs. Trees are part of the natural wonder of our world and have always been a special symbol for Jews. Trees were protected in times of war. A Midrashic sage said, trees were created for man's companionship, and women's too. And Rabbi Nachman of Bratslav proclaimed, if a man kills a tree before its time, it is as though he had murdered a soul. Hashkivenu.
השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ושלום מעתה ועד עולם. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים.
And I just want to read one of the extra poems about peace because I think I need more about peace every day. Give us a place to rest, Adonai our God. Bring us into shelter in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim.
Amen.
And now Vishamru.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לתורתם ברית עולם. והכינו בין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
We are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. Please rise for tefillah.
Adonai שפתי תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, אלוהי אברהם אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה אלוהי רבקה אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיה כל עטריו להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם. מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחבים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לישני עפר. מי כמוך מלגורות ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Please be seated. In modern times, Tu B'Shvat was nourished by the rise of the Zionist movement in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, which re-emphasized the Jewish people's connections to the land and the natural world. It was the Zionist pioneers who, with strong financial support from Jews throughout the world, who donated trees to mark smachot, special occasions, reforested the land of Israel, largely under the auspices of the Jewish National Fund. As a result of this emphasis on tree planting, on Tu B'Shvat and all year long, Israel stands as the only country in the world with an almost constant net growth of trees. Modim. I'm not good.
טוב שמך, ולך נאה להודות.
And next we'll do Shalom Rav, after which we'll have a moment or two of silence. More peace.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim leolam. Ki ata hu melech hatom, lechol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech hatom, lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim leolam. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. עושה שלום, שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום, שלום במרומיו,
Didn't that make you feel good? Above all, the Torah itself is seen as a tree of life, a growing and abundant source of spiritual sustenance to a great people. Perhaps this is the best indication of the reverence and respect that Judaism holds for God's world. The tree has been a symbol of life and continues to be a source of life for Israel today. On Tu B'Shvat, we celebrate that life in joy and gladness. I don't know if I want to hear this. So, she's gone. This is from the Bedside Torah. Each of us is descended from parents. A man and a woman were involved in your inception and birth, and generally in your childhood, teen years, and early adulthood. How are we to respond to these people? How should we adjust to our own increasing powers of understanding, physical strength, and financial ability in the light of the gratitude and respect we owe our parents for the care we received at an earlier age? That we owe our parents honor and reverence is a given in Jewish tradition. The mitzvah of kibbud av va'em, honoring the father and mother, is the fifth of the Aseret HaDibrot, the 10 Commandments, which we received at Sinai in Exodus. This mitzvah stands halfway between the first 4, which deal with the Jewish relationship with God, and the last 5, which establish standards of social morality. That placement expresses the insight that parents represent a bridge between God and the world, between our own personal drama of creation and our entry into the world of human interaction and expectation. The Talmud teaches that 3 partners are involved in the birth of every person: God, mother, and father. One of the roots, then, of our obligation to honor our parents is their role as a preeminent source of life. Parents represent God not only for their role in our inception and birth, but also on a psychological level. Ideally, parents teach through their raising of children that the world is reliable and basically good. Each time a mother comforts a screaming baby, each time a father offers a bottle to a hungry infant, the child receives a concrete lesson that he is not abandoned in a meaningless void, that needs are met, that compassion and love are real and potent. In nurturing of their children, parents establish the emotional base for a subsequent relationship between child and the sacred. As we would expect in any instance in which we are given a gift without having earned it, showing gratitude is an integral part of a child's relationship to parents. No one does anything to deserve being born. Each of us is gratuitously created and nurtured for countless hours through illness, temper, and the normal self-absorption of childhood. As adults ourselves, we honor parents to demonstrate gratitude for those years of service. There is also a specifically Jewish component to honoring parents. Parents provide the tangible link to our sacred past and our covenant with God. The childhood memories of lighting Hanukkah candles, the smell of warm loaves of challah on a newly set Shabbat table, the joy and love of a Passover Seder, all of these connections to our Jewishness are through our parents and grandparents. Even in those families in which the child's Jewish commitment is more consuming or elaborate than that of the parents, the core of the child's identification as a Jew is still a product of who the parents are and of the nature of their family and friends. If parents are so central, why doesn't the Torah or the Talmud mandate the love of parents? The lack of such an imperative is the result of a recognition that there is no relationship as complex, multi-layered, and deep as that between parent and child. Experiences of dependency, rebellion, and of increasing similarity are all commonplace between the generations. Spouses can divorce, and friends can separate, but a parent is forever, however and wherever they may be. Given the profound complexity of our emotions toward our parents, it would be impossible to mandate our feelings toward them. But our behavior is another matter. Thus, Jewish tradition does not tell us what to feel, but what to do. It places a great emphasis on kibud, honor, and yirah, reverence, toward parents. As the people to whom we owe life itself, as the people who provided years of care, and as transmitters and links to Judaism and the Jewish past, our parents merit our honor and respect. Can you hear us? You hear us? And now we're going to do the Mishaberach. I don't know what's appropriate. I was going to ask for a prayer of healing for Shauna Forrester Smith, but she has passed just now. But we will still sing a prayer of healing for everyone else who is suffering today. And if there's someone whose name you want to call out, please do so, as my hand meets your eyes. You know what I mean? You had any?
Yes, Heather Bach-Ruth.
Heather Bach-Ruth, okay. Anyone else?
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishe berach imotenu mekor habracha lavoteinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say,
And now, Elena on 586.
Please rise.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת תרועה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשינו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים. לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומושב עיקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום, וידעת היום, וישבות אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים, בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ, מתחת אין עוד. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
So please remain standing. Tonight we're remembering the yard sites of the following people from our congregation or their parents, such as mine. Larry Geller, husband of Bonnie Geller. Fabian Saitman, uncle of Miriam Saitman. Rosa Felice Farb, child Shoah victim. Ruth Freed, mother of Linda Freed, my dear mother. Vern Henry, longtime friend of Temple Shalom. Lou Elston, stepfather of Faye Mount. And we're in Shloshim for Brian Scheinwald, son of Goldie and Mark Scheinwald, and Shoshana. May she be at peace at last. Yitgadal Yitkadash Shmei Rabbah.
Ve'alma divrach girutei ve'amlich malchutei. V'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei dechol bet Yisrael. V'agala u'vizman kari v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam ve'amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitala v'shmei d'kudesha barichu. Le'elam mikol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Ta'miran be'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei shlama rav amin shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom v'imomav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen.
We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. May their memories be for blessing. Please be seated. I have announcements here somewhere. Yes, right here. This Sunday, February 16th at 1 p.m., Tu B'Shvat get-together for adults of any age, learn about the holiday, and make beautiful watercolor paintings of trees, led by Ruth Livingston. Refreshments will include traditional Tu B'Shvat holiday foods. Kids are welcome. Next Friday, February 21 at 6 p.m., note the early time, Kabbalat Shabbat service led by Miriam Saitman, David Bamus with Janet Peltier-Getz. And there's a Temple Shalom adult learning opportunity, Thursdays on Zoom at 6 p.m., February 27th, March 6th, and March 20th. Tune into the Reformed Judaism of Canada 3-part course on Jewish spirituality and follow up with an online discussion facilitated by Temple Shalom's adult educator, Sherry Wolf Elazar. Information is in the e-blast and the bulletin. And please join us downstairs afterwards for our small but happy, I don't know, for our little safe, dinner, potluck. Right. Announcements, Kiddush. Are there children who are going to join us for Kiddush?
Thank you to Linda for leading a beautiful service, for Evan and Steve for being our tech team, and of course Adeline and Cynthia in the office.
Okay. Thank you, David, because as you can see, I'm a bit befuddled today. 123. Isn't that right? No, yes?
Yep.
Okay. After you.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri agafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishar b'mitzvotav v'ratzah banu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava u'ratzon hinchi lanu zikaron lema'aseh bereshit כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. קיבלנו ואכלת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, בשבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
Sip your wine.
Amen.
In a beautiful cup. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
We give thanks to God for bread.
Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is sing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen.
Okay, great. And there'll be more downstairs. Okay, that's good, yeah. Good boy. All right, and thank you all for coming. And yes, thank you to David and Janet and Steve and Evan, who's on his own back there, did a great job. And Adeline, who is downstairs helping, and Cynthia and Bernie, who are on holiday, God bless them. Please sing our song.
Our closing song
Our
today
closing song.
is the garden song, and I can't help but think of that old adage of into every life a little rain must fall. And after all, we would not have our gardens without a little rain.
Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Pulling weeds and picking stones, we are made of dreams and bones. Feel the need to grow my own, 'cause the time is close at hand. Grain for grain, sun and rain, find my way in nature's favor, love, and care. Oh, we'll grow watching hungrily from his perch in yonder tree. In my garden I'm as free as that feathered thief out there. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.